Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Father's Day, y'all. We are working on Goon's Museum of Doom once again. This might be a relatively short dev session. I don't really know what I'm doing tonight. I was actually trying to work on a different project, but Unity's being fussy tonight, so we're going back to Godot. Let me open up the old bug list here. Maybe we'll have some stuff to pick. Also, it's a bit loud. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Here we go. The bug list. Alright, I need to stop cluttering my bug list. I've got, like, random ideas for funny mode in here. Oh, I guess I could do that, too. The only things I've written down aren't very funny. I gotta workshop those a little bit. What else we got? Let's also have a list of, like, random episodes of Star Trek to show my fiance. I don't know how that made it in this tab. I have so many tabs open, I could just make a new one. I know you guys can't see any of this, but whatever. Random script for, like, the first opening scene of this game. Okay, here's one that should be actually a relatively easy fix. The tab ordering is wrong, actually on this exact screen. I think we figured that out last time. I'm usually using the mouse, so I don't even notice most of the time. Oh yeah, now it's even more messed up because I added things to the top of it, so that's like totally out of order. Yeah, I had a feeling that would probably happen. Let me just launch the whole thing. Takes one extra click to open that. Now, is this order correct? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Options. Yeah, so first of all, it starts here, which is wrong. Should be starting up here now that we have that. Although that is working correctly in terms of, like, up goes up to that, so that's good. I think the last problem is, yeah, this cancel over here, there's no way to get to it. So I need to make left go to the cancel here. Not exactly sure how that works, but let's see how I have this spaced out here. No, I don't need the signals. There is something with this. Focus? Neighbor left. Ah! Well, what do you know? Well, I just lost it. Oh no, where was that? Okay, that was under control, layout, focus. Okay. Control, where are you at? Or, well, not, well, yeah, no, actually, yes, control. Layout, focus. There we go. Okay, neighbor left is cancel button. Neighbor top is voice volume, which would be the actual slider, not the other guy. And then I need to do the same for this guy, and I guess, we can mess with this guy as well. Oh no, I'm on him. Oh man. I made his neighbors himself. That's not good. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, that's... The UI looked like I did. Whatever. That's fine. We are all good here. Alright, neighbor right will be confirm button here, and neighbor top will be volume slider. And I could leave it at that, but... oh, also I need to change... That's just in code to change this thing. I think I will make neighbor bottom for this guy. Set to something... Hold on, get the... we'll have it go to cancel by default, because I feel like the default behavior should be to, like, not accidentally, like, confirm a bunch of changes. Like, you want to make sure you do that. Alright, well that should have fixed everything, other than the focus needs to go to the top now. Oh, wait, crap, is this not saving the setting? Huh. Oh, I didn't hit confirm. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Hey, it goes to cancel now, and I can go left and right. And either of these places will take me back up here. Alright. Honestly, I could set their neighbor bottoms to the top of the menu. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Let's do that. It's cool that this, like, mostly works automatically. Big fan of that, gotta say. Where's my checkbox? Oh, I should rename this guy, probably. Let's do that. Might as well. We're fixing a bunch of stuff. What do I do for the other ones? Use analog checkbox. Actually, yeah, you know what? It just creates less confusion if I ever need to like debug something, or if there's ever just a generic error that like happens to list the actual object. If I name them all something that I can, you know, see, then I'll have a better idea instead of just everything being label and checkbox and button, you know. Beyond that, there's not too much of a reason to do it unless you're doing like direct references to it, but I don't. That's not a good idea. Actually, should I have this loop? I feel like this menu should go to the bottom and that's it. Like, there's no purpose to, like, loop back up. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it as is. I guess I can try it and see how it feels. I feel like it's gonna be, like, not the best experience. I'm saying this as though it's, like, some amazing UI that, like, is, you know, super duper, finalized and definitely not about to be completely ripped apart and redone at some point. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, they also have next and previous. Is there like a next button or something? Oh, for tab. I guess to that end, we could set those. I don't care as much about tab, because the reason I need these to like work in terms of just generally flowing through the menu is because if you're playing on controller, I don't want it to like force you to use a mouse at some point. As primitive as it may be to wire things up this way, it's probably for the best. Okay. Good and good. I suppose I can also set this guy's neighbor top to this guy. What is the previous button, though? Oh, shift and tab. Eh. Okay, I'm not gonna set it on those two, but I do want to set them here. It's like next should be the confirm, and previous should be the voice volume slider. Pretty spiffy. I mean, again, it mostly just works based on position, which is cool, but I guess these two, the way I contain them is probably just like not expected, but it does help keep the container to scale it appropriately given the size of the window. Oh yeah, and then next, like I said, I'm not gonna mess with previous can be this, but tabbing with the loop, I don't care about that, so I'm just gonna leave it. These guys look good. Okay. I could make confirm also the neighbor left, but I don't know. It seems junky. Oh, I gotta disable camera changes during cutscenes too. That should be another easy bug fix to toss in here. Also, I'm gonna turn these off. And yeah, that works. I don't know if I like that though. It's just kind of like, it's convenient, I guess, but something feels weird about that. I'm gonna undo that part. Alright, so neighbor bottom, get him out of here. Neighbor top is still good. Neighbor bottom over here, get out of here. Otherwise that's good. And then neighbor top up here. Nope. Okay, one last code thing to do here, and that would be the options UI script, options menu UI, close enough. Also, you might notice I got Rider working, which is pretty heckin' pog, because I can actually attach my debugger. I'm sure you can do that with Visual Studio, but I've never been able to get it to work with Godot. Like, on Unity, it's super easy, because it just kind of sets itself up correctly. Godot is not, you know, I don't know. What do we set focus? Yeah, init graphics. So we do. Do I do grab focus anywhere? I don't do grab focus anywhere in the script. Is this not the right script, or am I just like not? Wait, selected equals 6. Oh no, that's what option is selected, not. Focus? Layout. That all seems fine and also unrelated to being the default thing. I'm kind of shocked that that's not just like... Oh, I know what's happening. It's not in that script. It's in the, is it pause menu? So pause screen, there's gonna be two places, I think, actually. Yeah, there we go. Default pause menu focus, that's fine, but default option menu focus, I need to change this. And that's just a parameter change, not a code change. Okay. And then there's gonna be, not for pause screen UI, but the script on the main screen. I forget what the heck that one's called, though. But yeah, pause UI, let's open that bad boy up. Options menu. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Default. Yeah. Wait. Oh no. Hold on a second. Ah, I messed it up. Resolution option button. Oh. You know what? Resolution label. It looks like it was literally just that one. Everything else I got something put in for. Whatever. Oh, that breaks it? Renaming it? Oh, crap. What else did I rename? I only renamed... No, I didn't rename any new stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap. Okay, hold on. None of these appear to be broken. What is checkbox? What the heck? Alright, will this break this? That kind of sucks, if so. Yo, what's up, Girl Chan? Literally speaking falsehoods in the OG... Wait, House of God? What did I say? I don't even know what I said. That I renamed everything except one thing? And that I broke everything with it? Hope you understand the sins you're committing? I don't know what's going on right now. Get gamma label in there too. I mean, the labels don't really matter. Because they're not referenced anywhere, but... Effects, volume, label, but we'll fix them anyway. Voice, volume, label. And spacer, I don't really have good names for them. Confirm, cancel buttons. I would tell you, but I got distracted while eating my dino nuggies. Noted. Okay. Didn't break any of this assignment. That's good. Wait, what happens if I just keep hitting tab? I'm gonna hope that it goes with like the similar... Probably something really bad. That's why you can't remember it. If I allegedly said it a couple seconds ago. Why can't I find... Where is this? Oh, here we go. Full screen label... maybe the other one broke because it's like not part of the scene, because like these all updated, like nothing broke there, but because I'm using like editable children to like open this up to reference stuff over here so it knows what to focus on when you open this submenu. That must be what happened. Alright, so our default option menu is set to that. I also need to go to title screen and do the same thing. Hey look, it did the same thing again. Goodness gracious, this is such a big menu. Options menu. Boom. Okay. Oh, you know what? The arrows are probably fucked on the new game menu as well. But we'll do one thing at a time here. Hey, it went up here. Nice. Also, let's turn that off and see if it saves. Well, actually, first let's cancel. And we confirm. That looks good, but let's close it and reopen it. Let's see what tab does also. Hey, it does save. Tab working well so far, and then shift tab should go backwards. Oh, it loops on its own. It's interesting. Backwards works too. Awesome. I like that. That's good. I barely had to do anything to fix that. Alright, well we just fixed 2 bugs. That's pretty cool. I'm about to find more, I think, but you know what? That's why we test shit, you know? Oh, also, I guess, for posterity, let me go check in-game, just because it is technically a different menu, even if it's working from the same scene. Okay, still does that, still loads everything just fine. I can move back and forth, tab works, not that that really matters, I don't really care if tab works, 'cause it's not... The only reason I'm trying to make this work correctly is just because, like, I want it to be playable fully with just controller and not need a keyboard or mouse for any of it. But I guess you can move it around with your arrow keys if you feel like. On the keyboard. Whatever. It's a happy side effect, I guess. Fucking hate bugs. Damn. What did they ever do to you, man? Maybe we'll cut a build tonight. That's kind of exciting, right? It requires a little bit of effort. It's not really, like, any new content, but, there's a lot of enhancements. If I were a Pokemon, I'd be weak to bug type. Wouldn't that make you bug type? Oh, no, you'd be psychic. Never mind. All my homies hate bugs, damn. Cannot believe this. It's hatred in my chat. Alright, well that stuff's working. I guess we commit that. Also, I've never used this window in Rider, but I'm gonna use this window in Rider. Don't want to commit those. Options menu scene, yep. Oh god, I didn't mean to open the diff. Don't need to mess with the gazebo. In fact, I'm not sure what the hell... Is that still there? I should get rid of that. Oh, you know what? It's because every time I realize it's there, I still have Godot open. I'm scared to, like, revert file while Godot is open. Mayhaps be strictly superstition and maybe everything will be fine. I don't want to risk it, chat. About this. Oh shit, an ID changed. Why? No, it didn't. What? What changed here? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I probably should commit that. Yeah, let me do that. I'll commit that separately, but I should commit that. Wait. The shader's supposed to be off, but it's still doing... Whatever, man. I should turn the shader off when we make our build, though, because it is pretty fucked. What is this? Oh, the initial focus thing. Oh, yeah. Fix tab ordering on options screen, as well as default selected UI element. I'm doing it, chat. I'm committing and pushing directly to main. You can't stop me. Oh god, what's happening? Oh, before I do that, hold on, actually. Well, I think it's actually too late. Oh well. Well, it's not too late. Alright, hold on. Before I actually push this, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna hide real quick. I hope that Ryder is not set up to, like, use my name or something. And I'm just on that commit message now. It might be. That would be very unfortunate. The hell? Dude, how do I... Okay, I'm gonna open up a different visual, actually wait, do I have command line git? Hold on. If I do, I'm gonna do it that way. I do! Okay. Go to my code folder. Goon. I need to stop calling everything Goon that I make. Oh wait, no, that was it. Git status. Oh no, not git set, git log. Okay. Oh no, it has my... whatever. Whatever, man. Oh, actually, I guess all these commits have my Goon email. Whatever, I don't look at that shit anyway. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh wait, actually... damn it, I'm not doing that the slow way again. I closed my window too quickly. I mean, you can see what I'm doing again. Boom. But yeah. Goon made that change. I don't know... Oh, because I did that from the website. There's like a different username there. Alright, I can push this. But yes, I am pushing directly to main. Boom. Deal with it. I guess it would not be that hard to branch really quickly, but whatever. Alright. Committed, we pushed. Oh, let's also commit and push this. Not sure why I didn't commit this already, but whatever. Oh, we haven't done like any of... Oh. Okay. Now I understand. Wait, is git ignore an ignored file? That's not good. Oh, no, .idea. Yeah. It's not the real git ignore. Yeah, I think I just don't have the model pushed at all. So let me push this in here. I guess it doesn't really matter if I haven't pushed any of it yet, but I don't know. There might be some misaligned stuff with some of the scenes, so let's just make sure it's in there. Updated player model file name and settings. Associated settings / scene. Commit and push. Oh, done and done. Log into GitHub. Oh crap. Hold on, cancel that. Push failed. Oh my gosh. I'm signed in over here, I'll just use this. Okay. Done with that random thing. Let us... Ooh, pardon me. Continue. Yeah, I know. Close it. Alright, this does not need to be this huge. Also. Cool. Oh, I didn't mean to open structure. Close that. Not that it matters, but whatever. Cool. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I want to test the other menu. Actually, hell, we should test on a controller. Let's do that. I mean, I can't imagine it would work differently, but you know. Yep, everything seems to still be working, shockingly. Now what? Oh, new game, yeah. Well, I mean, that's working. Okay. Oh, whoa, that was weird, but okay. Can you select that? Oh no, it just did. You can, but you can't do anything on it because it's not, Oh, okay. Well, that's working. That... Uh-oh. That's not right. Hope that hasn't been broken for a while. I don't see any errors in the log. Credits. Bada bing, bada boom. All that stuff appears to still be working. I think we're good on that front. Although I do need to figure out what's going on with the load menu here. No changes needed to the new game menu. That's good to know. Do we bump this to V.3? I don't know. I guess we have, like, updated a lot of stuff engine-wide. Like, we have, like, the whole look-at mechanic. Yeah, we'll bump the minor version, whatever. What are we doing? What are we doing? The song is maddening. Yeah, give me Vegas stakes, thank you. It also kind of sucks, it feels like church music. There we go. Now there's some music. Weird choice of, like, type of, like, soundtrack for a gambling video game. Crap. I guess the best way to do this would be to, like... We may even have, like, a thing for this. Oh no, it's in save data or something like that. Save game, yeah. Excellently named, given that it also loads games. So, that's fine. And, god, I need to change that setting. Load save file. No, that's when you select. Wait, how does this get used? What? I figured that would at least get referenced if it was like, oh, there we go, yeah, that's to, like, delete the old one. It's like a, instead of renaming the file if you're overwriting, it just deletes the old one and creates a new one. None of that matters, it's about saving. What's happening here? Refresh, save file. Okay, yeah. Refresh, save file, let's start. I figured I probably had some debugging in here. Oh man, this is something else. Huh. Okay, yeah. I forgot what data type. Okay, it's a list, so yeah, dot count without the... Don't need the, method invocation. Is this... Oh, because of the casting. Whatever. No, wait, no, that's fine, because we know that this type is that type. Cool. Okay. Why am I doing? I can literally just do this, chat. No, don't run player. Don't debug player. Oh, player is in the scene player. Got it. Forget how this works. There we go. Boom. Alright. Hit my breakpoint, please. Where are the controls for this? Did it not call this, or... Oh yeah, no, it did. It didn't hit my breakpoint. Oh, because I didn't hit debug. Dang it. Okay, that's why. Oh, it just does that on its own. So it finds 0 files. You know what, chat? This probably will have my name in it, because it is going to look in my app data. Give me 1 second. Amazing stream, I know. Let us step through. Where are the controls for this thing? Oh, they're right there. Okay. Don't go into, step over that one. Bada bing, bada boom. You, save file names. Alright. Get files by least recent first. Open save directory path, which is user folder, saves. Oh, it does actually abbreviate it. Directory access. Include hidden, false. Include navigational, false. Native instance, blah, 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 blah. Weak reference to self. And what a weak reference to self. I mean, I guess I could check my thing. Hey, what's up, Lupus? You guys can see this. It's safe. Actually, wait, hold on. Who knows? Maybe the next line won't be. Let me step one more line forward. I mean, it's going to be empty, which is the problem. Yeah, it's fine. Enumeration yielded no results. Okay. Alright. Well, the next thing to do now is, I guess, let's look at our data folder here. Hiding your API keys? No, just my name. Put them in environment variables somewhere? True. Or gotta put them in environment variables? True. App data. No, wrong one. Oh, crap. Shoot. It might be in roaming. I think there's like a Godot folder. Yeah, app user data. Okay, there it is. And then... Goon's Museum of Doom, found it. Okay, saves. Oh, my saves are gone. Okay, I guess things are working as expected. I don't know what happened to my saves. That's a little annoying. But, I mean, there's nothing in there, so it makes sense. Alright, let's go save our game and see if it, like, respects that. Oh, get out of here. Bastard. Stupid actual debugger attachment working. Oh, dear God, what is this? Oh, hey, it's that thing. Hold on, actually, maybe we can... Oh, wait, this is that random bug that just pops up every now and then. Where's the stack trace? I don't know how to use Rider yet, chat. Parallel stacks. Main thread. Is this what's happening? Just check any cast? Is that what this is? No. Invoke Godot class method. Well, I don't... Method... I don't know what I'm looking at here. Method name on area entered. Oh, okay, so some on area entered is happening. Arg count is 1. Then you call on area entered, that's fine. Why is it not okay? Player interact to type... What? Unable to... Okay. Huh. Well, that would be the player prefab. Dude, what is... how is this relaxing music? Get out of here. I don't hate that song, it's just... so bombastic. Oh, player interact is what I'm looking for, which is... Player interact is this. It is an area 3D. What do you mean you can't cast it to an area 3D? Like... The heck, man? It's also just a square. It's like... I mean, not the most primitive shape, but like the second most primitive shape it could possibly be. Fuck. I mean, it doesn't break anything, so I guess I'm gonna ignore it, but that's still... I wish I could get to the bottom of that. I guess I have a vague idea of it now. I'm gonna write this down in my bug list. Oh, I didn't even erase the bugs we fixed. Boop. Done. Random error that editor throws sometimes is related to player interact not being able to be cast as an area 3D question marks. I don't know what else to... Like, it is that. You can, like, literally, this is the hierarchy right here. Like, this wouldn't be here if this wasn't also that type. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I guess, actually, maybe I should change this then. Hold on. And there's no other player interact, so, like... You know. Chat, I'm gonna do something superstitious real quick. Just keep a copy of that in case I nuke these parameters. How does it... What? Oh, it's because the object type. Okay, yeah, actually this makes perfect sense now. Okay, I am the one that is wrong here. Area 3D. Boom. Probably close that, rebuild everything. Oh yeah, yo, Lupe, have you heard of a movie called Rebel Ridge? I watched that last night. It's quite good. I also watched Borat 2 last night for some goddamn reason. It was not very good. It wasn't terrible, for what it's worth, but... Hey, it doesn't happen anymore. Okay, let me, oh, no, it did. Oh, no, that's a warning. Okay. Might have fixed this. Inheritance was set to just generic node or player interact script. Probably what was causing this? Don't know. The Dictator is a good Sacha Baron Cohen movie. I haven't seen it, but I have seen that movie filmed, or part of it anyway. I lived in New York at the time they were shooting that, and they the hotel where they shot at least like one scene, my friend's parents were staying at while they were visiting her for her graduation. And we went to go meet up with them and go out to dinner with everybody. And it was a huge fucking hassle because they had like the main entryway like completely closed off. So I got to see one scene of that movie like 50 times while I was like having a conversation between takes. It's very jank. I don't know why they did that way. Anyway, point is, I'd be open to watching that movie. I mean, hell, I watched Borat 2 at this point. That doesn't sound like I'm some kind of hater. I actually kind of like performance-wise, I think Sacha Baron Cohen is like a good comedy actor. What is that one other movie that everyone hates that he's in? The Brothers Duffley or whatever the fuck it's called. I hear that's really fucking funny, but it's also like very edgy. Kind of want to see that and like make up my own call here. What did I just do? Oh yeah, I fixed that random bug. What the hell? I was fixing something else though. What the hell was it? Oh, disable? Okay, we got... Why is this in my bug list? I just had the words jiggle physics on butt for silly mode. Also make butt size grow, question mark? That's not a bug. That's just not implemented yet. Add camera controls for cutscene. Oh, yes, that too. Hold on. Crud. I can do this. Maybe. I need to think about how that will get implemented. Bug, when pausing at FMV, then pressing skip, there are in-game cutscene parts. If there are in-game cutscene... This is so... God, I wrote this poorly. Gotta bake that cake. After it will start to think the cutscene is paused. Wait. There are in-game cutscene parts. After that, it will still think the cutscene's paused. Otherwise, pause skip seems to be working as intended. Oh, okay. I don't know. I think I completely nuked my, Damn. I had a test cutscene in here, but I think I just got rid of it. Might need to do that again. I don't know. We're also gonna cut a build at the end of, whenever I stop poking at this thing. Oh, right, I wanted to check on the player real quick, just to make sure I didn't break anything. That all seems fine. It's more worried about the, interact hitbox. There it is. Yeah, it's all fine. Cool. Cool. I can't make the butt wiggle happen yet, chat. I need the skeleton to be updated for the player. Need some butt bone. Because, like, right now it's, there we go. There's just, like... I mean, there are two joints here, but they don't work the way you think they do. Because the bones are, like, facing this way. It's part of the leg, not, like, the cheekbones, if you will. I gotta work with our modeler on that one. Anyway. I'm sure he's, like, totally on board with making that happen, but... He's also learning rigging, so, you know. Still, a hell of a lot better than me at it. He also has a lot of modeling experience under his belt, though, so that definitely helps. Whereas I have, like, hobbyist, random bullshit modeling experience under my belt. What's Castlevania for? Sure frickin' is. It's a cool song. I like this song. I'm looking at my diff because I don't know what I did just now. Solution.user setting. That should not be a checked-in file. Pardon me. Ugh. Actually, I can just ignore it right now. It's not part of it. Yeah. yeah, we probably should ignore all user files, not just that file. So there we go. Do CAD for 3D printing, so I never had to care about polygons. Neat. Never touched CAD. This isn't some big secret, I can show you what I'm doing. Just looking through what I've done here. Okay, the gazebo, this is just like that extra spawn I put in there to test the neck muscles a little better. Bump the version number. Oh, this is all nonsense, I can reset this. Turns out my save data is actually just working as intended, it just... I have no files suddenly. This is nothing, this is just... Man, I really wish that didn't happen with the check-in here, but whatever. The problem is, like, because the animation plays, like you see he's doing his idle, the position of his bones is updating constantly, so it, like, it saves that to, like, the file. Which is what all this crap is here. Just, like, the bones being in slightly different positions. I don't need to check that in yet. Change inheritance, or... you know, I'll check in the get ignore with the other guy, I guess. For player incorrect, to hopefully squash random error that sometimes prints on startup. Or throws, I guess, not prints. What's this? Whoa, chat, I'm live. Been live for 46 minutes, but I'm live. Chat, what should we do tonight? I'm so like I feel like I've done nothing. Although we fixed a couple bugs, but it's mostly menu stuff that took like not very long. Oh, I need to test that save files actually work. I'm really not sure what happened. I don't know if it was the version update, but it's like the same folder, so it definitely nuked my files. I'm not sure why that happened. I can just save anywhere because I do this. Create a new save. Okay. Now if I go here now, oh, I can't. If I go here now, it's there. Okay. If I close everything and open it back up. Oh wait, shit. No, there was an error still. Ah, fuck. Oh, that happened when I went back to title screen. Okay. Condition for is inside, not as inside tree is returning true, or wait, is true, returning false. Oh, because I changed scenes while I'm pressing the button. Okay, I'll log that, but that's much like the bug I think we just fixed. It's not like anything that breaks anything. Random error. Throwing when returning to title screen. Probably because... Whoa. Because button press changed scenes before returning. Note, doesn't seem to impact anything, but maybe try and clean it up at some point. We could fix that with like an asynchronous load where it's like, okay, well we just flag the thing for needing to change scenes, and then we'll go back and like change the scene later. Okay, cutscene stuff. I guess I should set up a cutscene so we can test this. There's two things I want to do. Number one, crap, we need to like return it too. Like we need it to go back to the other camera. I guess it can save like the position of the camera prior, the position and rotation of the camera. Pardon me. Number one, though, we can do this. camera change script. If it's the player, I'm curious what info this what this actually is. Gotta move that down there. Otherwise that might fire off a lot. Need to go to a room where there is a camera change. Cool. Okay, body, player. Jesus. Can I see its type? Character body 3D. So that'd be the actual body then, right? Which is like... Oh no, that's the top level thing. Okay, so I can treat this as a player. It won't have the tag player otherwise, I guess. That's good. I don't even know where you add tags. That's in here somewhere, I just don't know where I set that up. Oh well. Cool. Whatever. So, oh yeah, I can do this. Body as player. Or X. X. It is very mad right now. Trying to find something specific to the player. Get multiplayer? What? Dot name. It's player. Cool. So it's not null. That's good to know. So I can treat that as a player script and then I can call stuff from it. Oh gosh. Actually, I don't even need to do that. We can call the static player status and have like a method that's like, is player available for camera change, I guess. That's probably the right place to put it. Let us open ye olde player status. Public pool. Actually, this should go by the other status things. Where are those? Public static pool. Oh no, I can just do public pool. Can change camera angle. Angel. It can be your angle or your devil, chat. Return not is in cutscene. Boom. Simple as that. Maybe a mildly jank way to do all of this stuff, but like it is very convenient whenever I need to like update like the state management, because I can just like either make a new method or just update the condition for one of them. It is the benefit of having this player status be like a separate entity that's always there and just is more in charge of like managing what state the player's in rather than the object itself and like things around the physics of moving it. I don't know for certain if this is like you know, the optimal way to do what I'm trying to do here, but it definitely does work, which is cool. Player station, player status equals player status not get instance. Player station, you know. Do I even want to do it this way? I feel like I should, Nah, you know what? We're doing this. Screw it. If instance is null, return true. Just assume whatever. If I can't find this for whatever reason, then sure, yeah, you can do it. Otherwise, give it the actual condition here. And player status dot can change camera angle, boom. So if we hit the player, and if the player status says yes, you're allowed to change the camera angle, then you're good. And that is just entirely contingent upon whether or not you're in a cutscene currently. So if you're not in a cutscene, you change camera angle. If you aren't, or if you are in a cutscene, you can't change camera angle. Hold up, chat room. Cool. Camera triggers. There we go. Are they? Oh yeah, these all. Whatever. Why can I not see the actual? Is there? Do they not have a shape? Or these are a shape? Shouldn't these have like a shape under them though? Oh, that's what's happening. Oh well. Oh, because they're a scene in and of themselves? Oh, that is what's happening. But I still don't understand why I can't like see the shape. Like this doesn't. Oh, that is moving it. Okay, never mind. I feel like I should get a better solution for that, but whatever. Alright, well, I guess. Well, number one, let's make sure our camera angle change still works. I'm trying to think of like how I set up the cutscene so that I will definitely walk across those thresholds to make sure it's not changing when the cutscene's active. Oh, we also want to turn off the filter. Okay, so... I'm trying to think of logistics here because there is, like, it's a slight problem with this in that, like, if we have the cutscene walk the player over to a new area, and then like we want them to be on like a different camera angle after all of that, my logic of like resetting it back to whatever it was when you first walked in is not going to work. And because of the way I've written this logic here on camera change, it's going to just ignore the body entered event, and you'll already, like, it'll already have fired for whatever you're standing in, so it won't just like automatically resolve either. Ooh, okay, let's get tricky here. I think instead of this and here, let's like maybe save it to a temporary location if you're in a cutscene. Whew. Maybe I'll have like an option on the cutscene itself to say like, okay, I want to reset the camera after I'm done with the cutscene. I don't know if that makes any sense though. Or like keep the camera angle. Yeah, that doesn't really. Well, at the very least, we can do this. Private. What type is this? Come on. Son of a bitch, what are you? My god. Vector 3. Okay, that's what I figured, but it's like I want to double check, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna load any data here. Even if I store this, I have no way of knowing. Well, maybe I could make, but no, I can't reach into here easily. Yeah, and these are all individual. There's like multiple of these per scene, so even storing this here is not super useful. I think I've got it. Let's see here. Store camera angle. Oh, vector 3. Camera position. Vector 3. Camera rotation. So we can store it in here. This is a little jank, but honestly, private vector 3, stored camera position, private vector 3, stored camera rotation, thank you. I'm gonna change that from pause to position just because, I don't know, it feels better that way. It's turned out to have been a little trickier than I was expecting, but that's okay. Man, this mix is certainly stretching the definition of what is relaxing SNES music. Now maybe I'm stressed out hearing that because I know it's from Ghosts and Goblins, but oh no, this is the muted Earthbound song, I think. Yeah, it was. Got their VOD nuked. Rip this uploader. We should clear these out when we reset, I think. Oh, I guess I need to make those nullable. There we go. And, I really need to, man, okay, I do like this thing, the camel case, like, selection. But I don't love that, like, double-clicking on stuff by default in Rider, like, just doesn't select the whole variable. But I know I can tweak that. I just need to go find the setting. If instance is null, return, simple as that. Instance dot map equals camera position. Instance dot stored camera rotation equals camera rotation. All right, chat. We're not even close to done with this yet. I don't know why I've had it with this soundtrack. We're gonna go pick another one. We're gonna go do Bomberman. Man. Bomberman 64 OST. Get some energy going. Alright, cool. I'm kind of hating this pattern right now, but whatever. Now I need to check is in cutscene. Do I have... oh god. Don't tell me I like have this as a public variable or something. It is a public variable. What the heck? Alright, let's search across all the code. Oh dear god. Alright. This is why you don't just have all your variables all be public, chat. Ah! It's gonna drive me nuts. Alright. I should do that in a second here. Boom. Thank you, autocomplete. That is what I wanted, although I want to add some more stuff here. If you're not in cutscene, bool, revert, revert camera, fall equals fall equals false. So if not in cutscene and revert camera, this will leave us an out if we want to actually like not do that some of the time, I guess. Whatever. This guy has no idea what the camera is. No! Fuck, man. This sucks. Well, we'll do it the jank way for now. Reset camera. Private void reset camera. To do. We really prefer to not rely on the camera being named a specific thing, and also using git node. But whatever. Not find node, git node. Not git shot. Goddamn. Git node camera 3D game constants dot node paths dot from scene root dot camera. Oh right. Var camera. And then we just basically steal this code, but then with camera instead of target camera. Ah. I guess we can just do a null check here just to be safe. If stored camera position dot has value, do that. If stored camera rotation dot has value, do that. All right. Now, we gotta call this. This is now where we go and find wherever the hell I was just directly setting that boolean. Is in cutscene, not in player status. And the other guy, yeah, there they are. Player status dot set is in cutscene false. False. Dot set is in cutscene true. One day that'll get there. Anyway, new variable on this guy. No, wait, not this. I need the cutscene to have this, not. Ah, God. Okay, sometimes this cutscene will be null, but we can call heat. I'm gonna do this in like a double negative kind of way, but it'll make more sense to have it like default. I guess I could have a variable and then have it default to true, and then that way the naming could be the same. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Reset camera. On cutscene end. What in the goddamn? Why did it do that? Alright, reset camera. And then we'll go with, no wait, true by default. Let me just send that in there. Alrighty. I need that as a variable, which is why I copied it and then scrolled back down anyway to check what it was called. Default that to true. What the fuck? Whatever, man. No, not whatever. Let's keep it consistent. And also, what did get out of here? I don't know what I'm doing to invoke that. Well, what do you mean, no? Oh, that's not part. I'm in the wrong fucking thing. Take this, though. I do need this. That exact line of code, just elsewhere. Where is the cutscene? There we go. Current cutscene. You. Boom. Done and done. What you mean, no? Oh, yeah, man. I mean, we do already pass the... Let's just make it public. There's no need to fucking... I don't know. I know I'm being fast and loose with everything here, but whatever. Do you like that it shows me which files have errors in them with the underline on the tab? It's pretty cool. Pardon me. What's this weird editor? This is Rider by JetBrains. What did I just do? Ah, undo. No, I definitely... Hold on. Ravier, thank you for the raid. I'll give you a shout out. How's it going? How's your project been? I don't know if you were working on it tonight. Looks like you might have been, based on what Twitch is telling me. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Mr. Goon and Watch. We're currently working on a game that I've called Goon's House of Doom 2. It's a little 3D retro survival horror game made in Godot. Slow and steady, I feel that. I've mostly just been fixing bugs tonight. Right now I'm trying to... Okay, so I have framework for like cutscenes in my game, I need to actually set one up to test this, but I don't mind that character's animation. That's we're getting that tuned in. I'm not an animator. Also, I didn't make that, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so I have like framework for like cutscenes to happen in the game. And one thing I want to happen is I don't want the camera to move while you're in a cutscene, but I do want the camera to like update after the fact. So I'm trying to pipe that data through, and it's a little funky, but I think this is gonna work. We'll see. Right now, we already have like cameras changing normally, but just when it comes to the cutscenes, it's a little whack. I mean, currently, well, I guess not currently anymore since I just changed something. How do I close this also? I'm gonna just close this file, reopen it, and hope that that doesn't have that side. I don't know how I open that. Hey, alright. I don't know what hotkey I pressed, but I pressed something. Anyway. In a very roundabout way, I have like a setting now, and I also want it to be dynamic, so I also want to offer the option to not change the camera if we decide not to do that. So I've added a boolean to my cutscene class that then will also determine whether or not, well, I guess the cutscene manager will determine whether or not to revert the cutscene based on what that value is. I think that's actually all we need right now. I do need to go actually create a cutscene so we can test this. Just gonna be a little jank. Oh, and then I have another thing I want to add to this afterwards. Well, we'll start with just this, because I already changed a bunch of shit to make this work. I'm gonna add in the option to change, like, intentionally change the camera during cutscenes, since you can no longer do that through the automated mechanism of, yeah. I guess I'll set it up in here because it's like the best room I have where the camera changes a lot. You know, it's kind of good that I deleted whatever test cutscene I had in here, because now I can, like, I don't know, practice the process of making cutscenes. I guess you'd call that dog fooding in the developer world. So I think cutscenes just need to be a Node 3D. There's nothing special. Test cutscene. Oh goodness, reach it. It did not work. Alright, boom, you're a cutscene. Bottom bar, top bar. Ah, crap. Oh, right, I need to make the player editable to make that happen. That sucks. No, not that. Editable children, and then I need to grab, not the debug UI, cutscene UI, there we go. Dear God. Shockingly, there's a lot of stuff in my player scene. Who could have seen that one coming? Listen, I will give myself a tiny bit of credit. I do not have one giant player script file. I have two giant player script files. The player and the player status. The latter of which is more of a state management thing, whereas the former is like managing controls and animations and stuff. Stuff relevant to like the direct scene, whereas like the other is like general state stuff. I don't know why this doesn't default to like 10 or something. Oh, I need to rebuild also. There should be another checkbox here. Did I not? Oh. Did I not save or something? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. I was wondering what was up with that. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Alright. Okay, good. It defaulted to true. Honestly, we're gonna just have one of these, and I'll make an empty node. It's a little jank the way I'm doing this, but it does work. So, like, I basically make an object for each instruction for the cutscene. Target actor would be the player. This does require it to be an I. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, no, it doesn't mention. I think I have this set up correctly, so I can't choose the wrong thing, but I don't know. Not end after time, end when movement ends, and we'll give that. This is an in-game instruction. Move to position. Oh, geez. I'm not going to keep this in the scene. I'm just using this as a debug marker. Alright, that'll definitely get them far enough into wherever the camera change threshold is there. What is your position here? Boom. Look at that. Incredible. Move speed 200, that's a little fast. You know, I'm just gonna not send any of this stuff. If it's null, it doesn't do anything. I don't know if I need to set the vertical thing, like if the player's gonna move downward. I can't remember if I did that or not. I guess we'll find out in a second here. Okay, so this should... Oh, and then I need, oh god. I also need that cutscene trigger, make it, like, start on scene start. I'm gonna save this as a scene so I, like, don't forget later. Trigger type on scene loaded. It's the only option currently. Amazing. I'm gonna update that at some point. Honestly, that might not need to be a dropdown and rather just like an inheritance structure, but whatever. Right now I only have one trigger for it anyway, so I'll just leave it as is. Yeah. Delete that node. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I did this correctly. Cutscene's poppin'. Okay, well, that's a slight problem. What's happening? How do I, There's a way to do this. I need to move the camera. Oh, it's locked, that's why. Nope. Oh, an error happened, hold on. Cutscene load voice. Wait, how does this not have a null check? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess that's an easy fix. If not string... Wait, what? This is null. Why would this blow up here? Null reference exception. Object not set to an instance of an object. I mean, yeah. But, like... the heck? Why are these gray? And these are red. Hmm. I mean, am I just checking null? What's happening? The instruction's not null, is it? You know what, actually, we can just debug this. Hold on. Now that I actually have the debug wired up correctly, by way of just installing a new IDE. Like, I see what's I know why the camera's in the wrong spot. Is because the lock on the the camera is working as intended, but it's just firing way too early because it starts on scene start. I'm actually a little surprised though, because I would have assumed that like stuff lower on the list would have executed later, so I would have assumed that the camera change, like the initial load in, would have happened first, but whatever. Also, thank you for the follow, Hypnotic Games. Appreciate that. Oh, instruction is null. Wait, why is instruction null? What the heck? I didn't give it... Oh my god. I didn't give it the instruction, chat. God damn. Yep, that'll do it. I just made it a thing under it, and I'm like, oh, that's good. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now it's not responding to anything. What has gone wrong here? I'll just run the debugger. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, also, I don't need that breakpoint there anymore. Hey, I can actually click on it now. Oh, is this that? Oh my god, chat, I think my monitor's dying. There's like parts I just can't click on. Wait, no, it's not the monitor though, because I pressed Z, and that should have worked too. Okay, do we have any errors? No, but it's also... Oh no, he's doing it, he's doing it. I guess that wasn't so super fast. What the hell? Alright, it should go to the right camera. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Interesting. Object DB instances leaked at exit. Cool. Like to see that. Well, I don't know what that's about, chat, but I will, I think we'll trace through this when I get back. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna leave you with some code and more Bomberman music. BRB. Sort of. Alright. Let us figure out what the heck is going on here. Oh, I think I didn't wire something up. That's part of the problem here. Oh, no, I did. Okay, never mind. So, this should fire a couple of times. Could be just some Boolean logic error here. Yeah, no. I'm like trying to think of like what else could have happened here. Alright. Is in cutscene false. Wait, what's calling this? What? Oh yeah, the Wait, no, what is calling this? Hold on a second. Hmm. Oh. Force cutscene end. Oh, well, I guess that's okay, though, because it's not gonna set, whatchamacallit, you know? Oh my god, I know it's wrong, I know it's wrong. Camera change. Here we go. Okay, yeah, in here I forgot to do this. So instead of just, like, completely skipping this if we are in a cutscene, we need to store that data. But yeah, if the player status says we can change the camera angle, then just change it outright. Simple as that. But if we can't do that, then call player status dot set store camera angle. And then this. So it was just null. So it was correctly, like, null handling itself. I don't know what that error was. Maybe we'll find that after this, but this is why it wasn't working. Also, I don't need this. Oh wait, do I need that? It's kind of useful. I'll leave that there. I don't know why this is suddenly broken. That is definitely cause for concern. I might restart Godot and see if that will help things, but I can at least run it this way, and that seems to seems to work. Because yeah, it's not even just like it's not the mouse breaking. Like all the buttons aren't doing anything. Also, I should make him move faster. We could set the animation flag so he actually walks over there, but whatever. We're just testing stuff. I don't care. Well, that's not right. Interesting. Did I set global position and rotation? It feels like that's not the global one. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. We should make a save after that cutscene so I can, like, debug a little easier here. Also skip. Oh, now it worked. That's even weirder. Huh. Was that just some weird oh, it saves the speed across. That makes sense, because, yeah, I didn't close the application. Why would that matter? The hell? Yeah, no, it's consistently wrong when you don't skip the cutscene. There's this, but that's the thing that happens when you go back to title screen. That's not new. Alright, well, we'll debug it, I guess. It's actually easier if I just print this out. You mean, what? Wait, am I not using this? What the fuck? What? Why did that tell me there were no matches? I'm so lost right now. Whatever. I mean, these should be the same values, but whatever. Oh, well no. Wait, what the fuck is going on with this? I don't understand this. Oh, wait, I gotta launch it this way. We don't need the debugger because I just have GD prints. Even though we have a perfectly fine debug attacher that I could use. Alright. We'll try it once with the bad way here. It's interesting that the, oh, yeah, no, because it controls the actor speed not the same. It doesn't use the mechanisms of, like, the player. It just, like, kind of possesses the player, I guess. Because that way we can store how fast it goes. We'll get 2 samples here. This is the one that works. Probably a lot of other stuff printed out there, but let's see what it says. I'm gonna call this... I'm gonna copy this. Well, we certainly are bug fixing tonight. Ugh, God, no, I need to put this on a new page. It's too much shit. Alright. Reset camera called. Okay, the first time it was null. I think that's somewhat expected. Well, when do we blank these guys out, though? Oh, crap. I just realized there's also, no, that only happens on reset game, though. Like, I never empty these out. In fact, I probably should empty these out. Because there might be junk data in them between scenes. Crud. Damn, this sucks. Okay, well, here, let's look through the logs, right? Okay, so this instance, it was null. It was also null here. Oh, that's room 1, though. Okay, and this is the start of room 2, so that makes sense that it's null. Here we go. Here's the last one. Okay, yeah, so it set the value correctly. It's what we gave it, and that's the wrong angle. Let's see what it says when it did it correctly, though. Okay, hold on. Let me just do a quick diff over here. Oh, shit. Deleted one too many lines here. I think the problem is it's like disposing of the cutscene before it gets through it. I'm not sure about that. Well, these are different. Oh, well no, hold on. There's just a 2-line thing going on here. Wait. So the Y position is different between the two of them. And that's coming from the data directly. What? Let me go back to the scene real quick. So the cutscene trigger that we should be walking across. Oh shit. Okay, I see what's happening. Alright, lightning round, hold on. What does this look like if I just walk over here normally? No. That is the right camera. How did it know, though? Because it put the position... Hold on. I've introduced more chaos by doing that. Great. Cool. I think we're at the end of this. Kind of. There's like battle mode music, but let's just pop this guy open instead. The disk drive startup sound? It sure is. Classic song. Heck. Okay, so... So set camera angle was called twice. Neither of these are the value that the other thing had. The like weird value. The negative... Oh no, it is. That is it. No. What? Yeah, from null there. It's like 0.26 something in the y-axis. But this is like -3. I don't... What? Actually, better question, what the hell is that camera change anyway? That's, was it 2-2? No, it's, yeah, 3. Camera change 3. Which is this thing. Oh my god. Camera 3. It's -15 degrees. But this is in radians, so I gotta, like, translate. Hold on. -15 degrees to radians. That's 0.26. But I guess negative, because it's negative. That's not any of the values I'm seeing in the debug window. Great. Cool, man. No, wait, no, I guess... Well, that's around... That's not really even close, though. I gotta write this shit down. It's in too many different places. Hold on, 1 second. Also, I'm gonna double check. There shouldn't be any like, everything should be at 000 above this, but just in case, because I'm seeing, like, the local position rotation here, but, you know. Camera 3 is position 3.372 and -3.54. Guess I can put those in parentheses so I know it's a vector, whatever. Rotation is equal to -22.1 degrees, -15 degrees, and 0 degrees. Which is also equal to 0 degrees is 0 radians, but 15 degrees is 0.26. And then lastly, 22.1 degrees is this. 0.38571 set. Dude, I feel like I'm, like, overdoing math here, but whatever. Honestly, I guess I could show you guys my work here. Whatever. Alright, so that's what our camera's set to. I guess with rounding errors, that... No, that's position. Well, that just makes no goddamn sense. In both instances. Store camera angle called with 9. Oh yeah, let me double check here too. So this transform should be 000. It sure is. Sub viewport. Hope to God. I don't even know if it has a transform. This thing's like a different thing altogether. Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. This also doesn't have a transform, so like that shouldn't be messing with the global position of any of that. So, what gives? Who wrote this code? Recognize my own comments? Oh, right. I mean, it's all my own code currently. It will change at some point. I just don't know where these values are coming from. They seem to just be, like, picking random values out of here. Am I calling this wrong? Where's, camera change? Oh, did I do it backwards? Oh, God. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, no, it would be really obvious if I did it backwards. Like, this debug output would just be like, oh, yeah. No, that's wrong. Target camera position. And, like, this obviously still works, so, like, that's doing it correctly. Is there... What else could be doing something here? I don't get this. Alright, let's look at the positions of the cameras, because, like, maybe one of them... Like, maybe I'm, like, missing some other camera that it's, like, setting it to, which is, like, whatever if that happens. So we're looking for, like... It's, like, negative 0.386. It's weird that this is, like, almost the same value, but... Value. Is it, like, scaling or something? It's not... Yeah, no, it doesn't do that. I really don't know what the hell is going on here. I mean, maybe that just is, like, the coordinate system, it, like, translates it to something else. Or something funky could be going on right now. Maybe I should try restarting Godot. Because, like, I can't even run this, like, in the editor normally right now for some reason. Like, the screen's just broken and I have no idea why. Chad, I'm so lost. I genuinely have no idea what's going on. I guess, is there a way to see, like, global position? I'm gonna reset. Let's see if that does anything. Pardon me as I close everything real quick, like. Alright. We're back. Sort of. I gotta open, whatchamacallit? Alright, surely everything's just going to work now, right, chat? Hell is opened right now? Oh, I don't care about the generated stuff. Does this work again? Hey, it works again. What the fuck? Anyway. Let's see if this works. No, it still has that weird position it's setting it to. What is this? Oh, wait, no, it said another one. Hey, it actually is doing something. Shit, maybe this will work. No, what the hell? Okay, that looked correct. 4, 3, like, this is good. But it grabbed, like, the wrong value. What the hell? That's an old value. That's not even an old value. What is... What? Store camera angle called... Also, I kind of want to rename that to something else. But that's neither here nor there. That'll take 2 seconds. That looks like that's right. Let me check my math here. Yeah. 4, 3, 372, and then negative 3.54, and then angle-wise, it's in radians, so this one, not the other one. Negative 0.386, yeah. It's rounded weird, but whatever. That's good. That is correct. It's correct enough, at least. But it didn't... as you can see right below it, it set it to this for some reason. What the fuck? Where did you get this value? There's no other code that can call that. There's only one instance of player status, so it's not like there's like, oh, I'm getting like the wrong one or something. Because that's like a global that we set up in our auto loads or whatever the hell it's called. I can't look at those when I have the debugger active, or the player active. It just grabs some random value out of its ass. What is this? Okay, is there any way that store camera angle can, like, just not set that? But I mean, like, that debug line wouldn't be firing off if it did, and there's no other place that can set it. We're getting closer, though. There was definitely some jank with whatever was happening with the editor a second ago. It's driving me a little crazy, but... we might get to the bottom of this. Stupid thing. Yeah, this is private, so it can't get set anywhere else. It gets nulled out there. Then we set it on store camera angle. And that's it. I mean, if it was null, it would show as null in the debug statement, and it's not. It's not null in the debug statement. Is it setting it, like... Well, no, the thing that doesn't make any goddamn sense is that value that it has is coming from fucking nowhere. I'm gonna call this store camera positioning. It's fancy. Instead of just calling it position, that's how you know. Can you search properties for that value? Kind of. If I expose the member, I should be able to see it. So I might do that, just for the sake of, like, being able to see it. Give me one sec. Like, I'm sure it's, like, I don't doubt that, like, that's the value it is, because I'm just printing it out directly. I just don't know why it's just not the right value. It's very weird. I'm not, like, fucking the coordinate system up, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm doing global to global. And that's actually why I printed out twice, because I'm like, okay, well, this is what it's gonna, like, I want to know both what the camera's position is and what we gave it as a parameter. Wait, oh my god, chat. It's setting the position to the angle. But why? The angle is right, but the position is just wrong. Did I, oh my god, chat. Did I really do this? Hold on a second. That would explain why I have no reference to the dot value. Oh my god, copy paste. No. No. No, I'm an idiot. Fuck. I even checked for that, but not over here. God damn it. Anyway. I'm gonna keep these debug lines because they are pretty useful, but I don't wish them to be printed out every time something happens. Copy paste strikes again, sure does. I'm so confident that I've just fixed the issue entirely that I'm going to just ignore it entirely. Now, that is still an issue. That may become a separate bug that I just deal with sometime later. I need to speed up this cutscene, man. It's so slow. Hey, look at that. See, I fucking told you, chat. Speaking of speeding things up. Yum. Yeah, that is the exact same camera angle. Everything is fine. Maybe with some rounding error, but whatever. I don't give a shit. Cool. God damn it, chat. Look at all this fucking math I did. All this math. I converted 3 angles to radians, or from degrees to radians. Woe is me. Do I have woe is me enabled? I don't. I'm fixing that right now. 1 second. There we go, chat. Anyway. Cool. Okay, so we can now both freeze the camera angle. Oh, one other thing I want to test. Let's take our cutscene and say, don't reset the camera angle. Keep it where it's at the end of this cutscene. I can't imagine this will be wrong, because the Boolean is working the correct way when it's on, so whatever, but for the sake of it. Also, I need to double check. The skip cutscene is a little concerning, but I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. I will say most of the cutscenes, yeah, okay, so it does correctly do that, and then if I walk into another camera angle, it'll change, that's exactly what I want. Yeah, boom. Boom, chat. I will get to adding, I don't think we're making a build tonight, sorry chat, but I am going to get to the point of adding in the other feature I mentioned, putting the thing on the thing. Oh my god, what the hell is it called? Changing the camera angle during a cutscene to a custom position. We'll add that in as well, because I don't have... Now that I have stopped the camera from auto-changing with the default logic, I need to now allow the cutscene to change where the camera is if it needs to do that. Fuck. Oh, pardon me. Let me log that other bug that we just introduced with this. I don't think this is going to be a big deal in the long run, because I think most cutscenes will happen, like, as you enter an area or something, not, like, at the very start of a scene. I don't think that'll be a commonly used trigger for, like, making the cutscenes go off, but all the same, there's probably a way to fix this. I'm blanking on what I should do about it right now, because it's, like, an order of operations thing, but whatever. Cutscenes starting on scene load, or wait, it's not starting. Triggered on scene load. Prevent camera from changing probably because they fire off in the ready before the camera changes. Signal can go off and update the camera angle. So it's already locked before it can move it. Minor detail, chat. Not a big issue. But I am putting it at the top of my bug list. Sort of. The bug we fixed is at the top of my list just because I think it's fixed now. But whatever. Alright. Let's commit that code as we do. Index layout. Can I, like, ignore stuff? Yeah, ignore the idea folder. Please and thank you. Wait, yeah, this fucking git ignore is not the real git ignore. I think idea is the, like, it's JetBrains' like, branding, right? So that's why that's like that. Okay, this is all bones. We don't care about that. That's just the stupid thing that always updates. Because the animation's playing, and then the editor's like, oh, the player's bone structure is at this position now. It's like, no, fuck off. I don't actually want to check in the park. Also, why? Oh, it's too big. This room's too big to show the whatever, man. I don't want that anyway. That's just the cutscene, and I don't want to save that. Oh, you know what? One thing I wanted to do before I get rid of this here. Let's make this into a scene. Just so because I'm gonna delete this in the long run, so it won't be in this scene. But I do want to have a cutscene I can easily pull in here for testing purposes, and just having all of this in one thing is convenient. Like I said, it is a good practice to like see, you know, how arduous it is to make a cutscene. That way, like when we're actually making real cutscenes for the finalized product, like I can improve that process as I do it over and over again. And so like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. I should fix this. It's called dog fooding from a technical standpoint, but whatever. I'm gonna make a debug folder in here. Yeah. Sure, reset position and all that. Reset it all. It's cool that those are options, actually. Anyway, parameter common parent is null. The heck, man? That sucks. Wait, hold on. Why did it undo the... whatever. That's probably what this is yelling about, actually. Cutscene is test cutscene. Trigger on scene loaded. Cool. You know what's really funny? Wait, is the scale here? Yeah, the scale hasn't been applied here. Let me show you how big our protagonist is. So we got the museum building, right? Okay, I guess he's not larger than the museum. No, he is. He's way larger than the museum. Never mind, that was a camera trick. Look at that. Look how big he is. Anyway. But then on the player prefab, we just scale him down by an absurd, yeah, he's 3.5% his normal size. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just making a thing out of that so we can commit it. Chat, I'm doing it again. I'm on main. I don't feel like switching branches. I have too many like random things that are just like hanging files that I don't wish to check in. Just making this kind of annoying to commit in general, but whatever. Okay, yeah, camera change has been updated. That is those tabs. Ah, no! I need to change this editor so it's using space. Ah, fucking hell. Whatever. It's gonna be misaligned. That can fix that like with a tool or something, but I'll worry about that later. We've already. That's not even like close to like the first. Is RE2 music? It is RE2 music. I was like, what the hell? I forgot. Chat, I know we're working on a Resident Evil clone right now, and honestly, a Resident Evil 2 clone for that matter. And I even have, this is not a real cartridge, obviously, as you can see from the size of it, but I have a fake N64 3D printed cartridge of Resident Evil 2 literally in front of me on my mantle behind the stream setup here. And yet I'm like, oh, Resident Evil 2 is a PlayStation game. Why is it on the N64 playlist? I mean, to be fair, the PlayStation 1 came first, but holy moly! Oh man, it's because I changed his cutscenes space, like, capitalization. I was like, I know he changed a lot in player status, but I didn't think this much. Okay, how do I describe this commit? Prevent camera from changing when in cutscene. Oh, wait, crap, there's one thing I haven't... No, hold on, we're not done yet. Forgot to test the skip case, because the skip... I think the skip is working, but I think it's working for, like, wrong reasons. Uh-oh. Wait, it didn't even work. Wait, yeah, no, it didn't move me. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I've broken cutscene skip. I'm not pushing this yet, but, Why did I break cutscene skip, chat? I'm not sure what the fuck happened here. Yeah, okay, it's not like an in-editor thing. Oh, an error. Null reference. In cutscene, okay. Can I go there, please? Next instruction. Oh! I just broke the cutscene by making it a scene. That'll do it. Well, that kind of makes a lot of what I was doing pretty useless, but whatever. Ah, I missed. There we go. You know what? That needs to be 3 times as fast. 600. Bada bing, bada boom. Also, I frickin' hate Donkey Kong 64, including the music. Fight me, chat. Fucking game over, smash screen. Okay. The skip is now working. Let me... Oh, I can't, no, I can. I gotta go back to title screen, start a new game. Let it play out normally here. It's a little bit faster. Honestly, I could probably go even faster than that. Ah, okay, that's another bug, and I do need to fix that, but not... I can fix that later. Because I changed the cutscene to not change the camera, apparently it's not respecting that when you skip the cutscene. I think it's because of the state of things, like... It teleports the player after setting the boolean of, like, is in cutscene to false. So, like, the normal camera change logic is just firing off there. That's not, like, the rollback thing. Yeah. I mean, it's similar to why the camera's fucked when the cutscene starts when you walk into the room. But whatever. I'll put on the list and then I'll fix it some other time. That one we do actually need to fix. But whatever. Yeah. Put it in the list. I'm gonna put that above the other one I just logged because it's more important. The reset camera on cutscene end param is not respected if you skip the cutscene. I believe this is because the... Gotta sneeze. Pardon me. A little more Bomberman music for you, by the way. I think this is from Hero. It is. I believe this is because the is in cutscene. Value is set before the player gets moved around. Thus, they trigger any camera changes they happen to cross naturally rather than via player status. Alright. That should be detailed enough for me to pick that up later, I hope. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah. Prefabs, debug, test cutscene. Yeah, give me that. Prevent camera from changing when in cutscene. That's what we got. Alright. I'm making sure I'm checking everything in that I want to check in and nothing more. God. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. One last feature tonight, chat. Let's, maybe we will cut some builds. I don't know, man. Seems like the right thing to do. I want to play a game after this, but I don't know what I want to play. Friend Shapes is like too long, so we'll just leave that for tomorrow. Alright, we need a new type of camera change thing. Cutscene instruction type. Oh, I kinda put like a bunch of info in this thing rather than using like inheritance. I don't want to create an interface and use that instead of cutscene instruction. I don't know if that's doable or not, though. Because otherwise, this is just going to be like a ton of parameters, and you have to like just fine-tune it and know the magic rules of like what affects what based on the enum value. Which isn't, like, the worst thing in the world, but it is kind of annoying. In fact, it's already kind of annoying, because you have instruction type. What is the instruction types here? Oh yeah, triggering the cutscene's like a weird thing, too. Ugh. I guess we could have, like, a third one that would just be, like this would be a new thing that would be change camera or something. Change camera? Yeah, I don't want to rip my entire infrastructure apart, like, just for this one thing. I'll think on this and maybe redo some stuff. So there's a little spider up there. Dude, there's like mad spiders in my house right now. It's crazy. There's one like that was building a web on like the soap in the bathroom when I went upstairs like a couple it was like half an hour ago, I guess at this point. Camera or no, change camera. Move to position. I'm gonna try to use this hint string again, but I don't think this even works. Like, this is busted if you, like, okay, this works if you are in GD script, but I'm in C#, and I haven't checked in this version, but like, it has not worked for like a while, even though I keep putting them in these things. Anyway. Public, vector 3, camera rotation, get set, acquired if type is, god damn it. Type is this, unused otherwise. Oh, right, the cutscene handles all of that, doesn't it? Nice. FMV. Ah. Make a new case here. And of course, break after that. Kind of would prefer that to be under the other two, because it's the third option there. Like, this is weird, but I'm gonna use the position, because, like, that makes sense in the context of this, right? Like, oh, I want to move the camera to this position, because I'm doing a move camera type instruction. But it is also weird that I'm, like, using this parameter for, like, different things depending on what I'm doing. This does not have a reference to the camera, does it? Sure doesn't. To do. Consider adding camera. Oh god, this is from Loadrunner 3D. Fuck that game. Oh my god. I love Loadrunner. I hate Loadrunner 3D. It wasn't all bad, but it was pretty goddamn bad. So param to the cutscene object, so we don't need to do this jank. Get nude ball. No, okay, it's I thought my cursor jumped down there for some reason. Get node, not get child, get node. Camera 3D. Name constants dot node paths dot from scene root dot camera. Get nude. Actually, wait. Oh, man. I think we're gonna do this in a similar way that the camera change works. So, screw this. Screw this being a vector 3. This is now a node 3D. New camera transform. Boom. Now we're not overusing variables, and now we're not... Also, I guess I'll do some data sanitization or some shit, whatever. Next instruction, dot camera... What the hell? Oh yeah, camera rotation no longer exists. It's just autofilling that. That's kind of handy for what it's worth. No, not null. If it is null. How's Godot been to you? It's not that bad, but sometimes, I don't know, man. No, yeah, I'm still in Godot. I was actually trying to do a Unity stream tonight, but Unity's version control. Oh my god! Don't get me started. But yeah, no, Godot is interesting, and I'm gonna piss off like everybody if I share my thoughts on it, but whatever, it's fine. It's like I think that Godot. I sound like a fucking broken record because I say this all the time. Godot is not quite there, at least for 3D game development, and even on 2D game development. A lot of the like performance tooling that you'd have even in something like Unity is nowhere near as robust, and that's understandable given like it's a much newer engine. They are working on it. Things are getting better every version. Like they're making good strides, but there's a lot to be desired. I think is. I don't know if that's unfair to say. My experience creating this game, I've had to deal with a lot of like uphill battles just because the engine's a little like not as nice as even something like simple like Unity. But I do have high hopes for it, and I'm hoping for the best for it because I always appreciate when there are options when it comes to game engines, especially if, you know, one random company that owns one game engine decides to make the most dog shit decision they possibly could for developers for greedy reasons. You know, that's pretty cool that there's like something else I can go to in that scenario. I think that's fair. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being so diplomatic with it. I'm just trying to be like real and accurate with how I feel about it, because I don't hate this engine at all. Like I don't. It's just it's annoying sometimes because there's stuff that's whatever. Oh god, what is my change camera instruction found in cut scene, but no new camera transform was specified. Didn't really need the string interpolation for that. Ignoring instruction. Alright, I need to do a thing. There's, God, how does this increment? God. I'm doing a get node here, too. I can't win. Why do I need to fix my code. There's so many get nodes all over the place. If current time remaining is greater than 0, if is current actor moving, I think we just call next instruction here. It's dumb, but then I don't need to fuck with it in the loop. Hopefully this doesn't cause problems doing it here, but I don't think it would. I don't fucking know. This cutscene stuff has been surprisingly like the hardest thing to create. And I mean, you guys can probably see from all the like stumbling I'm doing right now, like it's not perfect. There's a lot to be desired, and I will work on this. Like I do want to like make this good, but you know. The reality is, like, I don't want to gold plate it because I need to start like making some practical cutscenes to know like where the pain points are and like where we need to enhance the cutscene framework, and then I can make more informed decisions structurally about what I want to do with like how these work. Like right now it's very generic, and that's just because I don't have like any cutscenes that I can make. We do now have a generalized like script for the game, so maybe I could make like an actual cutscene that's somewhat related, but God, I need to, oh my god, I need to gather my voice actors chat. So many of them. I also need to like figure out proper casting is like the wrong word, I guess, but I mean casting is the word, I guess. It's just I'm not trying to make myself sound all Hollywood, you know? It's a coalition of my friends, family members, and anyone else stupid enough to be tricked into helping me with my dumb little project. Alright, that sounded very self-defeating. I meant that as more of a meme than anything. Always wanted to get into voice acting. Love doing it, but I don't have the kind of equipment. Yeah, that is definitely a thing. And honestly, consolidating that's going to be tricky too, because, yeah. I have uncasted myself. I was going to have myself be the antagonist, but Honestly, I know someone that's gonna be like even better for that, so I'm gonna let him do it and just step aside. He's really passionate, given the premise that I've pitched to him. So, like, fuck yeah, I'll just sit here and make the code. I don't give a shit. I got no ego, chat. Voice acted a British Koopa in an SMW hack is certainly something. I've only ever seen one voice line. No, that's a lie. I've seen 2 voice lines in SMW hacks. I'm not British. Classic. There's the classic, the Get Out of My Room from Barbarous King in Grand Poo World 2, which is fantastic. And then there is oh shit, who made that? I think it was Shovda made a hack for the Beast 721, and she used a clip of him going, "Oh my god," when like the thing opens up. Anyway, point is, on a technological level, it's amazing that people can put voices into a SNES ROM hack in general. I know they use like expanded ROMs and whatnot, but still amazes me. What was I doing, chat? Oh, I'm in the right place, yeah. Make another instruction. Alright, we're gonna have... Alright, here we go. We're gonna have 3 instructions on this bad boy. Ah, crud. This is gonna be a mild problem here. 2. Change camera. Fucking Pilot Wings music. 3. Walk over there. All 3 of these will be cutscene instructions. I do think I will eventually need to like gut this a little bit, because like this is just gonna grow in terms of like how many parameters it has, and that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, you really can't make a prefab out of a cutscene, which is fine. I don't think that causes problems. It's a decent enough reference, I guess, so that I know vaguely what I'm doing when I set one up in the future. But yeah, like, there's just too much shit. Of like, it needs it needs the actors to know how to move them. It needs like positions that are part of the scene, not anything else. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm stealing this player's transform for this move. He's gonna go move over here. Pilot Wings was fun. I don't regret not, like, getting all gold medals or anything like that in it. That would have been a grind. I had a lot of fun playing it, though. Even it wasn't my first time playing through it. By the way, chat, the next N64 game is unknown. We'll get back to all that once I have a stable stream schedule. Oh yeah, by the way, my stream schedule is going to be a little wonky. After Tuesday. Tuesday will be like the last normal schedule stream. Also, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so we're not going to do N64 on Tuesday. I can't do PS1, that game's still broken. I'm gonna call my local retro shop and see if they have a copy of it, because the game's not that expensive, but I don't really want to restart it either. Also, what's up, Cardiac Cats? Happy Father's Day. I don't know, maybe I'll just suck it up and restart it. I pulled some ideas from a Discord that has a lot of, like, retro tech people in it, and they actually had a pretty good idea for one of them, but, or for, like, one thing I could try, but they said put the data on a PS2 card. They asked, can you put the data on a PS2 card, then transfer it to a PS1 card via like normal system things for PS2? That might work. Yo, what's up? My balls are out cold. Happy Father's Day to you as well. God, I love that username. I know I'm one to talk with Mr. Goon Watch over here, but listen, my username was entirely innocent, corrupted by the internet. But also your username's hilarious. Never change it, please. Alright, so we're gonna do a custom camera angle here. I need to make that. Hold on, one sec. Wrong thing. Test cutscene camera angle. I'm gonna just eyeball this shit. I'm not even... Thanks, man. Whoa. Rotate, damn you. Oh, wait. Does it not, like, show... What? It does not show. Okay, well, I gotta just do this manually then. Hold on. Save that there. God, how is it 11:30 already? I know I started late, but goddamn. This is Kirby 64, I'm like 90% certain of that. No, I'm like 99% certain. Yeah, it is? Okay. Well, since I had to move the damn thing anyway. Perfect, okay, that's what I was looking for. Alright. I'm just screenshotting it, I don't give a shit. Okay, now we change that over here. Actually, wait, no, I can do this. Copy value. Paste value. Copy value. Paste value. Not the most elegant thing in the world, but whatever. I'm gonna revert that back to its old position, though it doesn't really fucking matter. 16.983. It's, oh, I didn't move the Y at all, that's why it's the same. And then 16.329, and then lastly rotation, still 25, oh yeah, just the Y. 15.8, and 0, yeah. Ta-da! Okay. Now clearly this will work without issue. Oh, no, I didn't. Almost forgot to set that. And we could test our error logging, I guess, but whatever. Oh, crap. No, you know what? Actually, I need to change something there. There is a bug with that. If there's an error, we need to, like, go to the next instruction immediately. I did not put that back where it was. Whatever. I didn't update the instruction list on the actual cutscene. Oops. There, that should do it. I didn't fix the bug, though. I need to fix that bug. Camera change, yes! Oh my god, he's so fast! Yes, and it changes the camera back, yes! It all works! Okay, commit that code. No, fix the bug, then commit the code. There we go. It's as simple as that. I don't know why the camera didn't end up back where it was. I literally, like, copied the values out of the screenshot I took, but it does not matter. Commit the code. Okay. Add cutscene instruction to change camera angle. Or change camera position / angle. There we go. I guess for the sake of it, let's error test. I'm gonna break this real quick and see if it correctly continues without issue. So we'll unassign the thing that it needs to like actually move the camera, and then my error should log, and then it should just continue without like changing the camera, basically. Here's the error. Yeah, okay. And then it still finishes, still fixes itself in the long run. Cool. Cool. Push that. And, yeah, you know what, chat? I think that'll do her for now. Oh, wait, let me commit the get ignored stuff. Update get ignore to ignore new. Actually, wait, is this even needed? Hold on. Yeah, because that was in the other, God. One moment. Let me edit this real quick. Maybe I'll hunt down the folder. I could probably delete Goon's House of Doom 2 backup. Ignore pain.ogg. Oh, nope, that is actually still, yeah, nope. Okay. Never mind. New user files created by writer. I guess I excluded that line somehow. They get ignore again, Lamau. More Bomberman 64 music. In fact, I think we heard this earlier when I was playing the Bomberman 64 soundtrack. Chat. I guess I'll cut a build of this like later, but I don't want to do it on stream. It's just so arduous and doesn't really, like, I don't know. It's not very ceremonious. So I'll get back to that. Let us shift gears for the night. Was that the end? I thought that was the end. Wait, more Bomberman music? What the fuck? It is, yeah. 2 Bomberman songs back to back. That's gonna do it for the game dev portion of tonight's stream. Hang tight though, I'm not ending stream. I am gonna take a break real quick, but we'll play something. Maybe Night Rain? I don't know. I'm kind of over Night Rain. I'll figure out something. I don't feel like playing Balatro. I don't feel, or I can't play the PS1 game we're currently on. And I don't wish to start the next N64 game, given that my schedule's gonna be rocky moving forward, and I have no idea what we're gonna get. So, and Friend Shapes is too long to start this late in the night, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hang tight. Be right back.